We started the company in 2010 when my grandmother died, and we sold her stuff on eBay at the time. Then we just started selling bits and pieces of my stuff and my wife's stuff. After a few redundancies later, we started selling quite a bit of health and beauty products through wholesale and distribution. So we formed a company. So that was in 2012. If you fast forward to today, we've never taken a loan investment overdraft. We've never borrowed any money. We still own 100% of our company. We turn over 25 million a year now. We've won the King's Award for International Trade as the King's Enterprise Award. It's the highest accolade you can get in business in the UK. We won it through our growth of international trade. We're now selling in 18 different countries around the world. 11 billion hits a month on the sites that we sell on. And we have over 120 brands that we represent around the world. When you build a company from nothing to where we have, you have to look after the pennies. So Linnworks has been absolutely cost effective. It's been great. Been able to drive forward in our business, open up different platforms and use it to manage our stock, not only in our warehouse, but where it's going around the world and how we deliver that. We launched the company in 2012, and during that period, we manually sorted our stock out. Linnworks came along in 2014. Some of your partners came in to support me and came and did a day's training with me and with the team. And as we started to move across to Linnworks, started to understand how it worked and operated, it was a tool that we've stuck with ever since. We work with Sales on the data that we bring in. They've been instrumental in allowing us to spend less time on spreadsheets, more time on data.
Yep.
Even recently, we were a spreadsheet company for data and everything else. We've never quite found the right partner to go with. Sales has done that for us. We're a world first partner, and TJ's introduced me to them. So that's how the ecosystem works, right? I think we're working with every marketplace that's here. We're working with most of your partners here. So we've taken advantage of the relationships that Linnworks has built up with these guys. Your partners are then talking to me, and then I'm then talking to other people. And so therefore that circle becomes bigger, and you start to find out all of the really useful information, because there's a lot out there, right? There's a lot to choose from. Without Linnworks, I think we would have struggled to expand at the rate we were expanding. We learned Linnworks inside out. We became very, very good at the system. We became very inquisitive and to make sure we used every part of it. We then understood what worked for us and what didn't work for us. So for us, I don't see us ever moving away from Linnworks. We've grown so exponentially over the last 10 years. Linnworks has kept up, and we expect that to continue for the next 10 years. At the moment, we're adding more brands. We're becoming more efficient in what we do. We're becoming better, adding more platforms so that brands around the UK and the globe can come to us and have an all-in-one package. And we're buying their products. That's really important. We're not an agency. We are a brand partner that on the marketplaces, all of the marketplaces that you work with, treat us as brand owners, allowing us to control and drive and be successful with each brand that we do. It's about doing the very best for the brands that we have. It's about understanding which brands we can support and help. It's about driving those forward and making those happen. And then it's about inch by inch getting to the next stage. We've done 25, we're looking at 50. If we get to 50, we'll go for 100. If we get to there, we'll go something else. We do a lot of charity work. We have a surplus stock campaign. It's with the Lewis Foundation. They are a cancer charity where we pull stock in that people have discontinued, don't need, don't sell, and we distribute that to the charities who then put it into shops so that people can go in there and buy the products for what could be 10 or 15 pounds, 20 pounds at some points, for £1. That pound goes to the charity, but also you're helping society with those that are less fortunate, allowing them to buy things that they could not normally afford. So we've got this circular thing going at the moment where we're looking to build and expand on that. We're doing 1.5, 1.6 million parcels a year now. When you look back, we were doing in the tens of thousands, not the hundreds of thousands. There's no way you can run your stock at the level we are without a stock system, right? There's no way. It's never going to happen. We use certain aspects of Linnworks to do certain tasks. We don't use it for everything that Linnworks can do, but specifically for with our stock and our stock management system and our warehouse and our multiple warehouses now that we have around the place, and also make sure that we've got a grip on where our stock is, how much is going, make sure nothing's going missing, and allows us to make sure we don't oversell and therefore lose our customer service. So all of that's very, very important. I wouldn't say that Linnworks is going to be right for every single business in the United Kingdom. I'm sure it probably is, but I wouldn't want to say that. I'd say you do your research, you find out what's good for you, but if it looks daunting and it looks scary, it's not, and you can learn it and you can develop it. There are many other systems and processes out there that are complicated and difficult, and I always think that the biggest is not always the best. I'm not saying Linnworks isn't the biggest now because it's doing an amazing job, but for me, it was all about how does that work with my company and what are my company plans? And Linnworks can grow with you. I'm expecting Linnworks to be able to handle a £100 million company, a £500 million company. There's going to be no challenges from that perspective. And you don't have to use all of it. People think you have to use all of it, right? You don't have to use all of it. You can use the parts that are relevant to you.